फटका मारना बोलते मला बरोबर नाव नाही घेतलं. काय तर मात्र पण
Okay, shall we start now? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Priority scheduling algorithm. Priority algorithm. So in this algorithm, the thing is what there are, we can consider two types of priority for processors. Either that is up to we can decide high priority or first one high priority, second one low priority. Low priority, high priority, low priority. High priority means what? For example, take the range 10 to 0. 10 to 0. High priority. First, which processor number is having 10? For example, P processor P1 is 10. So this will come first into running state. Next, P9, P2. Suppose this priority is what? 9. So this will come into the second. So in this way, highest to low number, higher order to low number. The low priority means what? 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So in this case, what? For example, processor 1, P1, priority 0, considered. This will come into the first running session. Into running session. It will be executed here first. So depend upon, we have to decide first initially. Shall we consider as a high priority or low priority? High priority number start from 10 to 0. Low priority will come start from 0 to 10. This we need to be remember. Now let us see small example. Let us see small example. Carefully you observe all people. Okay. Carefully you observe all this. Process. So for example, I would like to consider low priority. Consider low priority. Low priority. So initially I have specified what priority I am using. So whichever processor is having low priority number 0, 1, 2, 3. So that will come into the first into the execution. So for example, processor given this one, processes, bus time, then priority. Most important here, priority. Carefully remember this. There are 5 processors are there: P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. So timing is given like this: burst time 10, 1, 2, again 1, next 5. This is the burst timing 10, 1, 2, 1, 5. Then priority of P1 we'll see. This is the priority is given 3, 1, 4, then 5, then 2. So here we have to remember always which processor will come into the execution, running state, and it will come out finished, termination state, terminate, TER. Okay. So based on this priority we have to identify. So initially I specified here what? Low priority process will enter first into execution, into running state, okay. So now you see this one, low priority condition is this one. You need to remember always which priority we are applying, low priority or high priority. Now I am applying, for example, low priority. So the low priority state process will enter first into the running state or execution, Now you can see, now I'll ask some of them. Manisha Savalaki. Manisha.
Yes, sir.
So according to this low priority, which process will enter first into running state? Which process will enter?
P2.
Huh? Yes, tell me.
P2, sir.
Very good, because low priority I told you already 0 to 10. Yes, 0 to 10. So 0 is first, 1 is second, 2 is second, 3rd is second, next 4th is second, in this way. So you see, if you see this one, process P2, carefully observe. Process P2 is what? Having the lowest priority. Priority how much? 1. So lowest priority process will enter first into running state. We have given condition. According to that, first P2 will be entered. Okay, its priority. Its running time, how much is there? How much time it will be there here? 1 millisecond. Yes. Its time is how much? 1 milli. This is the timing. This is what? Time millisecond. Next, you are correct. Next, Aniket Katkambar. Aniket, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, which process will enter into the running stage? P2 is over.
P5.
P5. Why P5? Why not P3, P1?
It is second process will go lowest priority.
Yes, the P5 is having the second priority. It's because it's 2. So that is why next P5 will be enter. So P5, how much time it will be there here? 5 milliseconds. 5 milliseconds. Now over. After P2, then which one will enter next? I'll ask you. Shivani Ambade. Shivani Ambade.
P1 sir.
Next week.
P1 sir.
Why P1? Why P1? Why not P4?
Sir, because the priority is lowest.
Lowest will be 5.
Third.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
Yes. Now P1 is what? 3 only. 1, 2. Next 3 order it goes. So that is why P1 will enter next into running state. P1. How much time it will take here? P1 10 millisecond. After that it will be executed, terminated. Next after that what are the left? Bhagyasri Padole. Bhagyasri.
Preeti sir.
Next which processor?
P3.
Yes, very good, because its priority is 4. P3. How much time will be there in P3? What is the timing? 2 milliseconds. Okay. Next, what is the last process? What is the last process?
P4.
P4, because this is having the priority is what? Highest priority is there. 5 is there. We considered 1 is first, 2 is second. So that's why 5 is there. That is why it goes to last. P4. How much time it will be there here? P4. What is the time? P4 timing? P4 timing how much? Only 1 millisecond. Yes or no? 1 millisecond. So this is the order processors will enter into the critical section. P2, P5, P1, P3, P4. So this is the thing. So same in this order we have to draw the Gantt chart. Okay, we have to draw the Gantt chart and identify the average waiting time. Then it's over. Now you got the concept. Now what we have to do? We have to calculate the average waiting time of this priority schedule algorithm. I tell you very fastly. Okay, carefully you observe. Okay, carefully you observe. Now I will draw all these things. All should observe carefully. Okay, directly now I am going to the process. Okay, already know the process. Process P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. It's burst time. I am making shortcut BT. Burst time how much is given? 10 milliseconds. 10 milliseconds, 1 millisecond, 2 milliseconds, again 1 millisecond, 5 milliseconds. Priority, this is the burst time. Priority. Priority, what is given? First one, 3, 1, next 4, next 5, next 2. So according to this priority, we have to draw the Gantt chart. This is step 1. Step 2. Step 2. So step 2, what is the Gantt chart? G-A-N-T-T, Gantt chart. Gantt chart. Okay. Now, first you do this one. All should be this one. So according to this priority, which one will come first? P2. P2 make it like this. Next, according to this, which one will come? P5. Yes, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, how I am drawing this Gantt chart? Why P2 first? Because its lowest priority is first one. Condition is what? Lowest
Yes.
priority will be first. Low will be first. Low priority one is first. So this is the condition. That is why I am taking this one. Next, after P5, which one will come next?
P1, sir.
Yes, P1 will come. Next, after P1, what is there? Next one?
P3.
P3, right, P3. Next, what is left?
P4.
P4 is left, last is P4, over. This is what? Gantt chart. Now you need to put the, you count what is the total time, how much is there? Count how much time is there total? 10, 10, 11, 11 plus 2, 13, 14, 14 plus 5. Sonam Takrale, 14 plus 5 how much?
19.
Okay, very good. Plus symbol means adding. So total how much is there? 19 is there. Blindly you can take it as one. Initial processor starting time is 0, waiting time. Last processor finish 19. You remember, very simple. Now this one P2 is no need to be waiting. Directly first priority directly entering into the critical section. So that is why running. So it is not waiting. Directly entering into the running state, no need to wait. So that is why P2 process P2 waiting time is 0. Getting my point? P2, okay, waiting time is 0. So P2, how much time to live there in? How much time there? What is the P2 timing? How much is there? How much time it will take? Shivani Ambade. P2, how much time?
1 millisecond, sir.
Yes, so that is why it is span is 1 millisecond. That's it. Okay, it will there 0 to 1 millisecond. Next P5. P5 how much? P5
5.
is there here. 5 milliseconds.
Yes.
You add this one also. 5 plus 1. 5 plus
6.
6.
6.
Okay, next P1. P1 timing how much? 10 is there. 10 plus 6.
16.
16 milliseconds
Six.
it will take. Okay, next this one. P3 how much is there? 2. 16 plus 18.
18.
Now understood what is the waiting time? So this is the waiting time of this one, 1 milliseconds. This P1 waiting time is 6 milliseconds. P3 waiting time is 16 milliseconds. P4 waiting time is 19 milliseconds. This you remember always. Okay. Now you average waiting time. Average waiting time. AVG. Average waiting time. Formula this one. P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 divided by how much? Divided by how much?
5.
Yes,
5.
divided by 5. Why it is 5? 5 processors are there. So that is why it is 5. Next, so here in this you put it. P2 waiting time how much? How much
0.
time? P2. Anybody?
0.
Yes.
0.
Plus P2 waiting time. P2 waiting time how much is there?
1.
Yes, 1. Next P3 waiting time.
6.
No. You are giving wrong information. Here is order like this. Order. Wrong information. P1 is there. Where here is there? P1 is 6. Getting my point. Wrong. Okay, you see P1 is there, P1 here is there, yes or no? P1 waiting time how much here?
6
You come like that, 6 plus
0
P2, yes, 0.
0
Yes, P3 where is there here? P3 waiting time is what?
16
Yes,
6.
16 is there. Correct. Next, P4 where is there? Here is there. P4
18
18 plus. Next, P5.
1
P5 where is there? P5 here is there.
1
Waiting
sir.
time backside? Yes, 1. Okay. Divided by 5 equals to how much total? Tell me what is that one? 40?
41
What is the total?
41
Yes, 41 by 5. What is the result? What is the result? Anybody? Unnati, calculate it. Unnati, calculate it. 41 divided by 5, how much? 41 divided by 5, how much?
4.2
8.2.
Huh?
8.2
sir.
8.2
Yes,
sir.
very good. So final result, average waiting time equals to 8.2 milliseconds ms. So this is your final result. So in this way, if you do, problem is given in this order, if you solve this one, you will get 6 out of 6 marks. No doubt about it. Are you clear? Anybody is having any doubt how to calculate average waiting time? So carefully you need to remember Gantt chart. This is the most important. Once if you draw Gantt chart, then definitely 80% problem is solved. So that is why carefully remember this priority. Low priority I considered. Okay. Suppose if you take high priority, if you take high priority, which process will enter into the critical section first? Which process will enter if you take high priority? 10 to 1, 10 to 0. Which process?
P4.
Huh? Yes,
P4.
correct. Yes, correct. Because highest priority is what? P. So this will enter first into here. If you consider high priority, okay, this is homework for you. You can same problem, consider high priority instead of low priority. Consider high priority and do similarly like this. That is a homework for you. I will ask tomorrow. Okay. Anybody is having any doubt for this?
No, sir.
At present, we did this problem, priority scheduling algorithm. Anybody is having any doubt? You can ask me. Anybody? Any doubt? Okay. Now, high priority problem is there. This is homework for you people. Just do it. Just reverse order. Okay. Instead of low, you take high priority. So high priority, according to high priority, first which one will enter? First P4, then P3, then P1, then P5. Last is P2. This is the order. Then you calculate the average waiting time further. Okay. Be connected. I'll take the attendance. Okay, inform to your friends for next class. Probably 4 to 5 is there. Okay. So already in the morning I have given the time itself, but still less people are attending. Just inform for today, tomorrow class for your friends, probably 4 to 5. Okay, see you in the next class.